Hi, my name's Johnny, and today we are checking out the Player Plus Meteora Fender. So as you can see, things are a little bit different for this week's episode. I'm here at the fabulous Bass Bros here in Leamington Spa in the UK, where I'm surrounded. It's like I've gone to heaven, really. I'm surrounded by a mixture of very expensive and just beautiful basses all around. We'll talk a little bit more about that later on in this video. But what you're here for is the Fender Meteora. I fell in love with this when they first launched it. I just think this body shape is insane with the offset design. It comes in an array of colors, but I actually think that this silver burst with the maple neck is the only one that I really like. There's a blue one and a kind of reddish kind of burst one that's a bit weird that I don't love, but this one just ticks all of the boxes. The Player Plus range is kind of their most expensive Mexican-made range. Well, essentially what you're getting is American-style specs and materials, but all constructed in Mexico. So if this one was made in America, you're probably looking at about £1,700, whereas these are retailing now at time of release, about £1,000 you can pick up one of these brand new. Now, apart from the shape, what else is different about this bass to Fender's normal lineup is that it's fully active. This isn't really something that I've known Fender to be good at in the past. I was hesitant when I first played this bass, thinking, I'm not sure how this is going to be. But I'm actually quite, in a way, pleasantly surprised with the sounds you can get out of this preamp. Classic Fender headstock with this amazing ornate logo on here. This is probably one of my favorite Fender headstocks. A C-shaped neck, and it's rolled on the edges ever so slightly, and is a satin finish on the back. I'm going to say it now, this might be my favorite Fender neck that I've played, or at least in a very long time. I love the way it fits really naturally in my hand. It's kind of like a jazz, but I'd say a tiny bit fatter, a bit deeper for me. Everyone up, we've got these dual humbuckers here. They're kind of like two stacked jazz bass pickups put together, so they're different from your kind of big magnet pole pieces on something like a Musicland Stingray. So the kind of sound you're going to get out of this, to me, sound a bit like a souped up jazz bass that's just a bit fatter, a bit of a cross between a jazz and a Stingray, I suppose. We have got a master volume, a pickup blend, and then a stacked bass and treble boost and cut, and then its own mid control. And then we've got this teeny tiny little switch here, which changes it from passive to active. You think that when you point the switch towards the electronics, and that would be active, and then push it away for passive. That's how I would have done it. But no, it's the other way around, so that doesn't help my brain. It's a little thing, but it's still annoying. One thing I don't love about this bass is the knobs. I think that they are a little bit sticky. I don't normally complain about a sticky knob, but it's a bit annoying when you're twisting the treble and the bass will sometimes move a little bit with it as well. It screams cheap electronics when you've got this happening on controls. I don't love that, but all the rest of the controls feel fine. There is an indent in the middle to tell you when you're at the flat frequency or in the middle of the pickups, but it's very subtle. So if you're trying to change things quick on the fly and just want it to go quickly, you've really got to concentrate on where that notch is. So that's a bit annoying. Aside from the niggles I have with the electronics, everything else feels really, really great. Now let's take a listen to what this bad boy can do. We're going to be listening to just a DI sound and then an amp sim going via the HX Stomp by 9.6 with the Galleon Kruger head and the Ampeg SVT 8x10 cab. But first, this video is sponsored by Bass Bros. Bass Bros are a used bass guitar buying and selling service based out of Leamington Spa in the UK. They buy used basses, they sell used basses. What is more to love? As well as operating as an online shop, you can also book in to visit the Bass Bros showroom. Here you'll find a bounty of beautiful basses waiting to be played and taken home. I've dealt with Bass Bros a fair few times, both buying and selling basses, and on every occasion I've been really happy with the outcome and just had fantastic service all round. Head to bassbros.co.uk to check out what amazing basses they've currently got in stock. There we go! Whoa, there we go! Let me know in a comment down below, what do you think about the sound of this bass? I think it sounds great overall. It's definitely a sweet spot with this bass where I think it really nails it, and I love that sound. Passive, I don't think there's anything to write home about. It sounds fine. But the active is where it really starts coming to life. Overall though, I think you're getting a really good package, and the price you're paying, the specs you're getting, and the neck you've got on this, yeah, I think it's a pretty good deal for something that's quite unique and different from the rest of Fender's catalogue. Let me know what you think about this bass in the comments down below, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more very soon. Once again, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.